Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso unite a new era for the Sahel. What was once a whisper has become a roaring reality. Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso are forming a confederation. On Saturday, July 6th, these three West African Sahel nations held their inaugural summit, unveiling a treaty aimed at greater integration and the creation of a confederation. What does this spell for ECOWAS, France, and other Western powers? More importantly, how will this newfound alliance benefit the trio? First, this confederation signifies a definitive break from ECOWAS, establishing a new regional economic and political bloc in West Africa. It also marks a unified stance against imperial and colonial influences, particularly from France and its Western allies, aiming to counter exploitation and interference. At their first summit in Niamey, the leaders signed a treaty officially naming their union the Confederation des États du Sahel, Confederation of Sahel States, abbreviated as AES. Mali will lead the confederation in its first year. The primary focus will be on developing and implementing an economic development plan to establish an industrial base in each country, moving away from the resource rental economic model prevalent in many African states. Additionally, the Confederation will adopt a counterinsurgency strategy to eradicate Islamic groups threatening the region. Since coming to power, these military leaders have actively sought to sever ties with France and eliminate colonial interference. This move follows the nation's departure from ECOWAS in January. The idea of forming a confederation has been in the works since last July, following the coup in Niger that brought Tiani to power. The move was a response to heavy sanctions imposed on Niger by regional, foreign, and imperial powers. The primary reason for leaving ECOWAS is the manipulation of the organization by France and the European Union. General Abdourahmane Tiani of Niger's military government stated, "Our people have irrevocably turned their back on ECOWAS." Following the coup, ECOWAS imposed severe sanctions on Niger, halting all commercial transactions, freezing state assets, and suspending financial assistance. These sanctions caused significant economic strain, with canceled bond issuances and a cut-off power supply from Nigeria. Under this pressure, the three nations signed the Liptako-Gourma Charter, a mutual defense pact, in September. This alliance, announced by Mali's leader Assimi Goïta, aims to provide collective defense and mutual assistance. The charter emphasizes continuing the African struggle for political independence, human dignity, and economic emancipation. The Confederation will pool military and economic resources to combat terrorism, aiming to eradicate armed groups linked to al-Qaeda and ISIL. The three countries have severed military ties with France and seek greater cooperation with Russia. French troops have withdrawn from Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso, marking an end to France's significant military presence. The G5 Sahel, a regional security framework, has also been criticized for failing to achieve its objectives. Burkina Faso and Niger announced their exit, citing the organization's failure to make the region safer and its bureaucratic inefficiencies. The timing of this summit, a day before the U.S. completed its withdrawal from Niger, underscores a significant shift in security relations in the region. The formation of this confederation marks a bold step towards political and economic self-determination. By moving away from external influences and focusing on regional development, the Sahel nations aim to achieve true sovereignty. What are your thoughts on this new confederation in West Africa? Do you think it will be successful? Share your views in the comments below. If you found this analysis insightful, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next